Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be part 2 in the 2016 Ram. It's a Ram pickup truck 1500 Revel. It's a 5.7 liters. The customer concern was injector number 1 shorted. I did a test. The part 1 will be on the link of the description. Sorry, it will be a link on the description of this video. And also, if you have any computers that you need to repair, thank you for visiting Mike Salazar Diagnostics YouTube channel. I will put the website link, or well, not the link, just a website on the title, so you can copy and paste it. It's the same as MikeSalazarDiagnostics.com. In there, you can click on a form, or download a form, or send me an email for any computers that you need to send for repair instrument clusters. You will be in the best hands. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. If you're here, please don't forget to subscribe. All right, so this is Greg Welding from Tesla Auto Service in, I think it's Wisconsin. I don't have my glasses on, but I think it is. Yeah, it's a 5.7 liters. All right, so this is the paperwork from the customer. As you see, I have the computer connected here with now this time using the FULLPROB. In the first video, I was using the Mark 50, another of the simulators that I use in here. Very good, very a small footprint. I decided to do this kind of like the same type of connections with the FULLPROB, so I can connect any computer quickly, just run the wires, and I don't have to, be soldering connectors to these. This is the FULLPROB right here. Let me move the microphone so you can see it. That is this all here is the whole FULLPROB setup. This is from Argentina, CEA Electrónica, CEA. It's called CEA Electrónica in Argentina. It's a very good tool. I will wish they have a little more on the software. So right now, I'm going to put the FULLPROB software, which you can see. When I run it, you will be able to see 4 injectors and 2 ignition coils. And in here, these are the loads, the simulator loads for the coils and injectors. You will see all firing. So let me just get into the software. I'm going to set up the ignition and then start the simulation around 850. Right now we have, as you see, 4 injectors and 2 coils in there, but everything is running in here really nice. Everything is working perfectly. You can see all the lights in there. I'm going to turn this light off. Not sure if, I think that helps a lot. And the reason is kind of changing the lights in there. Obviously the camera capture, and also because I don't have any simulation, immobilizer on. I'm actually surprised that it's running these high RPMs, and I have all the coils and all the injectors, and I'm being able to change that, and it runs good. So my testing here is only for coils and injectors, and that's all I really care. But I can see no more short. If you go and visit the first video, let me turn this off. If you go and visit the first video, as soon as I connected this computer, it was a light on injector number 1. It was completely shorted to ground. And that was Greg Diagnostic. He's a very good technician. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a good shop and a good technician, go into Tesla Auto Service. They're really good. This is not the first computer that I work with, repair with them, and they're always right in the money. There is no doubt about it. Their diagnostics is always accurate. So that's very important, because when they tell you this needs to be repaired, it's because that is the part that has to be repaired, and it will correct the problem. All right, so let me also show you, just for the sake of the video, my connections in here. Now I can put the light on, and also I can take you over to the screen, which I have what I showed in the first video. Again, that's the computer, and I created this harness. It's just each pin. I also tag it. It has a heat shrink with a label that I can disconnect and connect really quickly. It took me probably, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes to connect everything, which is exactly what I'm trying to do with all the computers, right? 2-3 minutes is okay. But when I have to create a harness every single time, it is very tiresome and very time consuming. All right, so let me take you over to the screen, and let me take the FULLPROB out. All right, so this is the wiring. Let me take that circle away. Where is the circle now? Right here. All right, so that is the complete connection. that is a wiring from specifically for the car. So the wiring behind, when all those notes are done by me. Obviously, I usually use the same color for powers and grounds and communication and fiber reference and injectors, which is an output, and also coils. I usually put them in black just because they're ground side activation. That was just my choice. You can see what I need or what is necessary for this computer to run on the bench. I am doing communication. I can connect the scanner and the communication, no problem. It needs a terminator resistor in order to communicate here on the bench, because otherwise I would not have that. But these are everything that you see in there is connected in here. If I go and I put the FULLPROB here, which I can actually just bring it up into the screen since we're here. See, when the ignition is on, I'm now hovering with the mouse into those meters. The upper right is the 5-volt reference, and the left one is the battery voltage. I also have, as you can see, the main relay and so on. So when I turn the ignition off and I turn the ignition on, not sure why it's not doing it. Very own setup for, I might have to change it over to another relay. 1 second, guys. There. I know. Into the positive. All right, now we can see the main relay coming on. That was just my mistake. I plug it into the wrong port. But yeah, so right here, after that 15 plus terminal, which is the ignition, right? When I turn the ignition off and I turn the ignition on, you will see that relay coming on. You see that's lighting up. That's very nice from this software, because it's very easy for me to show you in one window what is happening with with the vehicle. Now we can see the vehicle running, the relay is on, which is exactly the way it should be, and we have injectors and coils and everything you can see in here. So I like that from this setup. Very nice software. I wish they put 8 injectors and 8 coils. I know that would make probably the window very ginormous, but it's probably, it will be nice that you can select that, or deselect, because like this, let's say these lower meters I'm not using. This huge meter in the center, I don't really need that for RPM. So all I need is something that I can bring the RPM and up and down. So I would use that landscape better if I would be the engineer designing this, to get the injectors in place. I can make those injectors smaller and the plugs are smaller and fit them all. I think it will work. But again, that's my personal liking, right? So, but yeah, as you can see, everything is running good. No more shorts. So this is a full test to send the computer back to the customers. This is the way you will be treated if you send something for repairs in Mike Salazar Diagnostics. So you will be having a video before and a video after where you can see everything working perfectly. And that, again, it all depends on the repair. If it's something small, probably I would just send you pictures or so. But when it's a computer repair, I usually do it specifically for automotive shops and everything. They need to have the certainty. So I'm trying to separate myself from any other business in the world, because nobody else does that. And I like to explain, again, the wire diagrams, the connections, how system works, like that. If you're a do-it-yourself or you are a beginning technician, you can understand and apply that into your normal day test. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Greg and Tesla Auto Service, thank you so much for trusting my Salazar Diagnostics. See you next time. Bye-bye.